dark the night, however dim our hopes.
Inbound 4 o'clock low.
The light will always follow darkness.
Keep going the way you're going, you end up as a bum on the street. You train. You fight harder than those other guys, and you win. If you can take it, you can make it. You can do this, Lou. You just gotta believe you can. Pop does. Ma does. I do.
Louis, a moment of pain is worth a lifetime of glory.
We're gonna die out here.
We're not dying!
I got good news and bad news.
Who is the Olympic athlete? Don't look at me. Hello, mother, father. This is your Louis talking. I am now interned in a Tokyo prisoner of war camp. I can't say this. What it says about America, it's not true. This man must be taught respect. Each prisoner will teach him this lesson. I used to think that I could do anything, that I was better than I am.
Who says you're not?
If you get me through this, I swear I'll dedicate my whole life to you. If I can take it, I can make it.
Stay down.
If he drops it, shoot him. Come on.
This definitely looks like a very strong Oscar contender, and I'm quite impressed with how Angelina Jolie seems to have progressed as a director. Of course, this is only the trailer, so we have no idea how she handles storytelling aspects, character arcs, but visually, she's at least delivered one heck of a trailer. And I think this is definitely going to be on a lot of people's radars. It was already because of her involvement. The Coen brothers worked on the script, but I think with this trailer that cements its spot as an Oscar frontrunner, one to beat. Now, of course, it has to deliver when it hits theaters, but it's quite strong out of the bat, and a lot of people are reacting very favorably to this trailer. And I thought it looked good too, as I said. However, there was one thing that was bothering me about it, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I was like, what about this trailer is off to me? Why don't I love it? And I thought about it, and I finally figured it out. And that's that it's perhaps too beautiful. It kind of looks like a fashion magazine editorial spread based on Zamperini's life. They're like, let's have this actor and female model live out Zamperini's life, and they're going to look just absolutely beautiful in each shot when they're in the life raft, in the prisoner war camp. Look at these amazing fashions. And because everything's just too beautiful. And I can understand maybe having some aspects of the film being beautiful, perhaps when he's at home, competing in the Olympics, but then the gloss continues when he's lost at sea, when he's at the prisoner of war camp. There's no contrast. Everything looks great. You're like, how upset can you guys be? They apparently are giving you hair gel. Also, the cast, so good looking. I mean, every guy looks like a male model. Like he could be, you look like you think you're in a GQ shoot. And I think maybe somebody would have benefited Angelina Jolie if someone had kind of spoken up and said, Angie, you're doing a great job here, but everyone you're casting is a male model. They're all really, you have to have guys go see this movie too. And just everyone here is just perfectly chiseled. And I think that kind of hurts some of the realism, unless this was like the most beautiful unit in the entire army. They're like, let's just put all the hot guys together, because it'll be interesting. I think you need, lots of different people are brought together in war, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. Speaking of casting, Zamperini's played by Jack O'Connell, who I've never watched the show, but a lot of you are very excited because he's from Skins, the UK version. You might recall MTV tried to do an American version here in the US, didn't work out, but Skins, of course, is quite a popular show over in the UK. And it's produced some fantastic talent. Dev Patel is from that show, also Nicholas Hoult. And I'm quite a fan of both of those actors, so perhaps Jack O'Connell will impress me as well, But here, again, I'm just like, just something about him. Too beautiful, not raw enough, and he's not I mean, there are, of course, tons of good-looking actors, but the ones that succeed, I feel, can break down that wall and still get you to connect to them emotionally, and connect as real people, not just be like the male model version of Zamperini. So I'm curious as to what you guys think. Does anything seem off about the trailer to you? Or are you like, it's perfect, Angelina Jolie is brilliant, I love how gorgeous it is? Or, maybe now that I've pointed it out, do you understand what I'm talking about? Does it look like one of those glossy magazine editorials to you as well? Maybe you're not familiar with glossy magazine editorials. Go to the nearest newsstand, flip through a Vogue, an Elle magazine, a Vanity Fair, and I think you'll see what I'm talking about. You know what? Vanity Fair, excellent choice, actually, now that I think about it. That might be the one way this would work. Vanity Fair is a beautiful glossy magazine, but has some really great stories, some really great journalism coming out of there, some great editorials, and actually a lot of movies are inspired by articles that have been in Vanity Fair because they do a really good job digging into not just the current stories, but finding old gems. So if this can pull off the Vanity Fair combination, Angelina Jolie might just hit a home run. Or win the gold, I guess, is a good Olympic reference, and of course a reference to that Oscar, which I'm sure she's hoping to get. So that's my review of the Unbroken trailer. Thank you so much for tuning into my review, and you can check out some more episodes right now.